It's used to start the startup instruction for a computer, also known as the firmware. Most modern computers use flash-based ROM as part of the BIOS chip, which is located on the motherboard. What's the difference between hard drive and external hard drive? External drives typically consist of a plastic case that houses a
Okay, thank you, Saddam.
disk.
Mustafa, the first question.
First question.
Yes.
What is the main job of RAM? RAM stands for read-only memory.
Okay, thank you. You? Me? Yes. The second question.
And then what's the difference between the external drive and internal drive? As we know, we have a type of we have different type of drive, and external drive is.
Okay, thank you, Saddam. Furuzan. The third question.
Research about manufacture of computer memory. Open hash memory, billion-ton system casual.
Okay, thank you, Saddam.
Register and register.
Okay, students, let's start our lesson. Students, as you know, our policy at the beginning of every unit, we explain some questions. Please pay attention to unit 4 questions. The first question, students, define computer software. Students, what do you think? What's computer software? Do you have any idea? Okay, you? Please, please. Okay?
Computer software is the soul of computer.
It's a new lesson. Okay? The next one, students, the express types of computer software. Type of computer software. What do you think? Okay, you, Faisal, do you have any idea?
Computer has a lot of software like Windows.
Like Windows?
Windows and a lot of more programs like applications.
Okay, game programs, you?
In the name of Allah, computer have two types of software, of operating software and system software.
Okay, operating system and system software. Okay, we'll have discussed. You, ma'am? Yes?
About software?
Yes? You don't have any idea? Okay, students, the next one. Define system software. System software. No. Yes? Okay. But the next one, students, we have the application software. Also, we have the describe working with the different types of computer software, and describe the programming software. As soon as I think we had that, I give a few information about them because we didn't have enough time. We started the quiz, okay, and discuss. I want to read this lesson today. As soon as computer software, we can say that different definition for computer software. For example, we can say that computer software or software is the soul of computer, the first one. Also, we can say that computer software or software is that part of computer that they are visible, but you are not able to touch that. Okay, they are located inside of that computer. They don't have any physically body. But it's important to say, students, if the software don't be in the computer, okay, the computer will not be able to do any task. Without software, computer is just a body. Without software, computer is not anything. Without software, computer is just a physical body, no?
Yes.
Any job or any special task in that. Okay? The next one, students, the history of the software. As you know, students, at the beginning of the computer history, the Mark I was the first programmable computer. And also, I said to you in the computer history lesson that Ada Lovelace was the first programmable of the first programmer of computer, because she was the first programmer. And also some people say that George Babbage is the father of modern computer, but Ada Lovelace is the mother of modern computer, because she was the first programmer. Okay? The next one, students, we have a type of software. Students, what do you think? What's the type of software? Type of software. Do you know anything? Yes, no?
No.
Okay, students.
Teacher, one software has two parts, as my classmate mentioned, teacher. One is visible and the other is not visible, I think.
Visible? You?
It's divided into two categories.
Two categories?
System software and application software.
Okay, students, as your sister said, we have the two types of software. The first one, application software, and the second one is the system software. Let's have a discuss about all of them one by one. But the students, some books writes that the software divided to two main parts, and also the system software divided to two parts, like programming software and the driver software. Okay, students, application software. What do you think?
application software or this application when we use it for solve our problems and daily activity like Facebook, Google, Word, PowerPoint, and Office package and others.
Okay, students, thank you. As your friend said, the application software is an interface, okay, between user and system software. Okay, and also application software are those softwares that the users usually use for daily work, like MS Excel, that we are able to use that for counting something. And the next one, Photoshop, that we are able to edit our photos on that. Like Skype, that we are able to visit and communication with other people from internet. The next one, students, the type of application software. Students, we have the different types of application software. For example, the word processing software. Word processing software are those software that we are able to edit our words on that. Okay? Like Word, Notepad, WordPad, and others. Okay? The next one, students, a spreadsheet software. A spreadsheet software, students, like Excel. Okay? That they have a separate sheet. Okay? And we are able to do some counting on them. The next one, students, the database software. Database software, students, is Access. Okay, or those softwares that we are able to create a database on that, like Access, Oracle. Okay. The next one, students, is the application sheets. Students, application sheets are those softwares that they come in a package. They come in a package, like MS Office. When you want to install a MS Office, MS Office is not a program, that's a package program located in that. Excel, Publisher, PowerPoint, Excel, and Office. Okay? But the next one is, students, multimedia software. What do you think about this one? What's multimedia software?
Mixing the audios.
Mixing the audios?
Convert the audios to
Convert. Okay. Students, the multimedia software like players, that you're able to play your music or your video on that. Also there, a software. The next one is, students, communication software. Communication software like Facebook, Skype, and other social media that you're able to connect or to communicate with other people. The next one is, students, the internet browsers. Internet browsers, I'm sure that you have the experience, the usage experience of that. Email programs. Okay, students?
Yes.
Email programs like Gmail, email, Yahoo, and others. Also, messengers are in this sheet. The next one, students, the system software. Students, system softwares are those softwares that helps the user and the hardware to work together. It is among or the between user and the computer's physical body. If they don't be on the computer will not be able to do any task. Okay? Also, the computer will be just a body. Okay? System software, students, we have the different types of system software for our telephones and also for our computers. Okay? What's happened? What's happened?
Nothing.
حسست؟ Okay, students. Computer software, operating system. As you know, students, here is the user. Okay? Here's the user, and also here's the application software, and here's the operating system, and here's the hardware. For the first time, when you want to work on the computer, you apply to the application software. Okay? After that, the application software connects to the operating system, and operating system says to the hardware what to do. Okay? Stand up. Stand up. Yes. The next one, students, the commonly used operating system. Operating system, students, is a type of system software, okay, that helps to user to work with the physical body of the computer. Okay, say that please. The next one, students, the commonly or the general system software that we know, like the Unix. Okay, Unix. Usually, the people were using the Unix operating system. Unix همین operating system بود. Before that, Windows. It was also an operating system before that, Windows. And the Linux is also an operating system from the family of the Unix. From the family of the Unix. But hackers are using from this one in these days. What's the difference between Unix and Windows? Windows is graphically, but the Unix works usually by commands. Okay? The next one, students, the Windows. Windows is a general operating system that we're using every day. Okay? Also, students, we have the Mac operating system. Mac operating system, students, are those operating systems that they are able to install on the Mac computers. They are able to install, or we are able to install them on the Mac computers. Okay? Mac is a company, a special company. Okay? But if you want to install the Mac computers, the Mac operating system on the other general computers or the Windows computers, we are not able to. Also, if you want to install the Windows on the Mac computers, it's impossible. Okay? Because they are separate.
Teacher, but I have friends that they can install this Windows into Mac.
Okay, there's a machine. When you install, when you want to install the Windows on the Mac, but there's a separate program. There's a separate program that for the first time you install the Mac operating system. After that you install the machine, and after that you are able to install the Windows. Okay. In the general, they are not able to work with each other.
But also, teacher, they are installing the Mac system into.
No, it's impossible. It's impossible. I have experience. Also, when you buy the programs from the bazaar, that programs belongs to the Mac companies. They are not able to install this one. Also, the programs of the Mac computers are 3,000 Afghani. Okay, $50 in this case in the market. But if you want to buy a package for your Windows, it will be 100 or 200 or $10. Okay, the Mac computers have a separate programs and separate operating systems. They call it the Mac operating system. Okay. Mobile operating system. This means the mobile operating system like Android and iOS or iPhone operating system. But the students, you are not able to install the Android programs on the iOS. Okay. The next one, students, the familiar with operating system. What's familiar with us? You are the management. Okay, you are manager. You will be a manager for managers. For the government of Afghanistan, but you are familiar with this one. You don't have any experience, usage experience of the Linux or Unix. Okay, you just use from Windows and Mac. They are familiar with us that we are using in these days. And also, students, Linux hackers are using in that. But the students, it's a standard. It's an important point, but you're not able to install the Linux on your computer. Okay? You must install the Linux on the machine. Okay? After installing, for the first time, you must install that. So sorry, what's happened? Okay, so but students, that has a transistor.